Good evening, folks. Chandler Guadagnine here with your BYU-Idaho radio evening headlines for Tuesday, April 8th, 2025. Here are tonight's top stories. A federal magistrate judge will be hearing arguments today in a lawsuit brought by 3 news organizations that say Idaho prison officials are unconstitutionally hiding parts of lethal injection executions from public view. The Associated Press, EastIdahoNews.com, and the Idaho Statesman filed a lawsuit against the director of the Idaho Department of Corrections late last year and are asking U.S. Magistrate Judge Deborah K. Grasham to temporarily stop the state from restricting media witnesses from viewing the actual execution and injection of lethal chemicals and any executions that may occur before the lawsuit is resolved. EastIdahoNews.com reports that prison officials say there are important safety and security reasons for keeping some of the injection details secret, like the source and type of lethal injection drugs and the identities of execution team members. Former Idaho Department of Correction Director Josh Tewalt and other prison officers have told lawmakers in the past that anything threatening the confidentiality of execution team members or the source of the state's execution drugs could put Idaho's ability to carry out capital punishment at risk, in part because it would be difficult to find qualified volunteers willing to put someone to death. But the news organizations contest the public has a First Amendment right to witness the entire execution process, including when execution team members put the lethal injection medications into the IV lines connected to a condemned person. Idaho has attempted 4 lethal injection executions since the 1970s, all of which were concealed behind screens or walls. The most recent attempt involving Thomas Creech was aborted last year after execution team members were unable to successfully establish an IV line. Lawmakers passed a new law this year that will make firing squads the state's primary method of execution starting next year. House Bill 322, a bill directed toward raising judges' salaries in Idaho, passed the 2025 legislature after being signed into law by Idaho Governor Brad Little. According to EastIdahoNews.com, the law will increase yearly salaries for judges by $17,000. The salary increase will go into effect July 1st. The bill was sponsored by Idaho State Representatives Bruce Skog and Dustin Manwaring, along with Senator Todd Lakey. While the state Supreme Court had recommended a bigger increase, the legislature wouldn't agree to it, so the two sides met in the middle. The bill sponsors are preparing to try to get another salary increase in the 2026 legislative session. Local youth will be performing together in the Heritage Youth Symphony Spring Concert tomorrow. Ella Ziegler has the story.
Heroes will take their journey in the Heritage Youth Symphony Concert Middle Earth. With a program including 3 medleys from Howard Shore's The Lord of the Rings, the concert is named Middle Earth based off of J.R.R. Tolkien's book settings. The music describes the characters' journeys, and it features Egmont Overture, composed by Beethoven, which tells the story of Dutch hero Count Egmont, who opposed the Spaniards' occupation of Holland in the 16th century. The symphony is made up of local musicians ranging from ages 14 to 25. They're directed by Jennifer Barris.
These little hobbits that go through and end up saving the day and destroying the ring. They're really one of the biggest set of heroes, but there are a lot of other heroes, and I just like that idea that they're out there fighting against evil, and the evil is very intense and overwhelming, and they're small, and just this idea of that good is going to overcome with perseverance.
The concert's program includes the premiere of a special new symphonic work composed by Brendan Wheeler, the principal violinist and composition student at Berklee School of Music. His arrangement of Finlandia shares the familiar melody of Be Still My Soul.
2 years ago, I asked him if he would like to write something for the orchestra. So we're going to be premiering this arrangement of Finlandia. The music is very easy to listen to. It's powerful, it's sweet, it's tender, it has everything in it.
The concert is Wednesday at 7 p.m. in the Rexburg Tabernacle Civic Center. Tickets are $6 and can be purchased online or at the door.
I think it will inspire these young musicians to keep playing, because when people support them, then it makes them feel like they should keep trying to do something that's uplifting and it develops their talents. I think this is just a really fun spring concert. I walk away from every rehearsal really happy and inspired, and so do the students.
You can find tickets and more information at rexburg.org. For BYU Idaho Radio, I'm Ella Ziegler.
Thanks for making us part of your evening routine. These have been your evening headlines for April 8th, 2025. Keep up with the station no matter where you are by giving us a follow on social media. We are on Instagram, X, and Facebook. We've also got stuff for you to check out on our website. Log on to byui.edu/radio to read articles and listen to our stations online. This is BYU Idaho Radio, and I'm Chandler Guadagnino.